Yeah, just congratulations to Coach McCook and his group. I got a lot of respect for Ernie and how he runs that program, and for them to be, back-to-back Final Fours and then be back in the playoffs after losing a bunch says a lot about how he coaches and handles his team. As far as our guys go today, this really started with how they prepared. I thought our kids had a tremendous week of football practice this week. We knew we were facing a really good football team, and we talked a lot about, there's very small margins once you get to the playoffs in terms of errors, and we knew we'd have to execute at a high level, and I couldn't be more proud of how our team did that today.
A lot of the reason your quarterback, Sean, you threw for a program record 398 yards today, 5 touchdowns in the air, 2 on the ground. I think you hit your first 9 passes on that first scoring drive. What gave you the confidence to start there, and what you attribute to the record-breaking performance too?
I mean, really, those stats are just a reflection of how hard the team works. I mean, great blocking by the O-line, great stops with the defense, and our receivers running great routes just makes it pretty easy for us. And we know we had the potential to do this, so it's great to do it out there today.
What does it mean for the offense to just take that ball first and march right down the field and score an opening touchdown?
It was great. That's why we asked for the ball first, so that we can set the tone for the game on the very first drive. So it was nice to get a score there.
Andre leading the defensive unit didn't allow a single point in the second half. Started the second half with an interception on the first play. What kind of set the tone for the second half to kind of keep them out of the scorehouse?
We just set the tone, and we just wanted to get after them. We ain't want them to get the opportunity to try to come back. So we did our job. We let everybody come in and rotate everybody. That's really it.
You had individually 2 sacks today. What was working for you along the defensive line?
What was working for me, just staying physical and just staying after it. Don't play nobody else's game but my game, and just keep going.
Coach, 21 points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
You go up and down the stat sheet there. I thought the number 619 total yards. What is your takeaway from this game?
Again, it goes back to the way our kids executed, the game plan that our coordinators put together. Anthony Soto did a tremendous job game plan this and then getting our guys ready to roll. Same with Sean Chafee and Caleb Padilla on the defensive side of the ball, and then Coach Hornsby and Coach Figaro in the special teams, because I think Shepherd may be the best special teams team that we played all season. And so, again, for a 3-phase victory for us today, and just really proud of our kids, and I think it says a lot, right? Like, we completed the ball to 9 different receivers today, so no one, we spread around, and guys don't get in their feelings if they don't get it. It's team first, and I think that's the most important thing. It's been running back by committee, it's been receivers by committee. We've played different quarterbacks, the next man up mentality, and to come out and execute the way we did is just really tremendous, and I couldn't be more proud of our unit.
Talk about spreading the ball to your receivers. Sonny Yates hit for 5 touchdowns over the past 2 weeks. What is working with that connection?
I think it just goes back to the summer. Sly and I both are in Charlotte, and it's nice to get together and have that relationship that we can build, and it's starting to show right now in these past few games.
Nice to have Keelan Parsons back in the lineup. One of 4 different guys that caught touchdowns.
It's great. He's one of the most physical receivers out there. No matter what DB is lined up against him, he's a viable target.
Now to look forward, Benedict, number 1 seed in the region.
Sure. Yeah, well, we're going to enjoy this for 24 hours. Then we're going to enjoy turkey on Thanksgiving as a group. I wouldn't rather spend it with any other people. And we're going to go have to play a really good football team in Benedict. They play tremendous defense, and Coach Barry's done a great job getting those guys right back to where they were. And we know we got to go on the road and have a really tough test down in Columbia.
Sean, did you get the sense that Shepherd was really trying to mix up their coverages? I know they did some crazy things with their defensive tackles, moving them around and trying to get more pressure on you.
I think Coach Soto did a great job game planning, and I didn't really see any coverages that I hadn't seen on film, that I hadn't been told that I'd see in certain situations. So it really just goes back to game planning. We saw the coverages that we saw on film and executed against them.
Well, Coach, 3 really big plays, I think, from your defense. The fumble that set up your 3rd touchdown, the pick to begin the second half, and then holding Shepherd to a field goal there. They tried that play on 3rd and goal, and your defense ran it really well.
Yeah.
That really kind of kept that game beyond doubt, didn't it?
Yeah, I think, what we've done a great job of this entire year is, whether it's a big special teams player, a big defensive play, is then turning around and capitalizing on offense. And You almost suffocate folks when you do that. It makes it really hard to come back, and the takeaways were a big key to that today.
And one of the, I guess, small victories for Shepherd, you guys have given up, 20 points at home all season long, and they put up 17. And they had things working against you in the first half offensively,
Sure.
not so much in the second half.
Yeah.
They were able to flex their muscles a couple of times today, right?
Yeah, I mean, again, Coach McCook is a tremendous coach. They do a great job. Your quarterback's a transfer from VMI. He's thrown it all over the PSAC all season. You got really good skill players. I think the running back's a really good player. The offensive line, we played a good football team today, and we were fortunate to make a few more plays.
Sean, to learn more about your story, reading up on you this week, through the ups and downs and challenges this season that's brought you. I'm sure these past few weeks have felt really good for you to really reestablish things from this Lenoir-Rhyne program. Take us through what these past few weeks have been like.
I mean, credit to the quarterback room and the coaches in general. I mean, I've never felt down at all. I mean, I'm friends with every quarterback in the quarterback room, and no matter who's playing, I support them and they support me. So it's a great situation to be in.
Andre, I'll mention this. Your pass rushing stats going into the game look impressive. You hit double-digit sacks on your season today. But I was really impressed with your run defense as well. I've seen a couple times where you took a guy like a Ty Lucas, he's an all-conference player in the BSAC, and the ability to shed the block off of him. You had 270 playing a nose guard. Someone maybe on paper say maybe a little undersized for the position. What's it like shedding blocks for you?
Let him know you're like 290, man. You've been eating good, huh? Take credit. He was 304 a little bit ago. He's doing good, man. We've been eating here.
Yeah, I have gained weight. I'm 285 now, but it just come natural. Coming in from up north, not knowing anything about South football, and my coach Sean Chafee just teaching me the techniques and what I need to do, and I just kept at it, keeping at it, and just never shed away from what I've learned. So that's what it feels like.
Coach Jacobs getting the team to this playoffs this year, a big win at home. Now you have a good matchup next week. I'm sure this is what you envisioned when you took this job in 2019.
Yeah, I mean, no one envisioned COVID. And so, to have to, one, we're blessed to take over a really strong program. It wasn't like we were rebuilding anything. We certainly want to make it look like our deal and put our touches on it. But, COVID kind of threw a wrench in how you start a program or start a journey with the program. And, the guys that you're seeing having a lot of success on this stat sheet today are guys that have been with us 3 and 4 years. And, they've done a great job. They've stayed together. It's important to them. They've been talking about these goals for a long time, and to watch them have this success is my greatest success. I enjoy the heck out of it.
Coach, what did this result mean spread across the region as well, 63 to 17? Talk about that differential.
Yeah. Whether it's by 1 or 100, I know we got a chance to play in week 2, and we got a chance to spend Thanksgiving together. And I mean, we played well today. But other than that, doesn't mean anything other than a chance to play next week.
Sean, these last 2 weeks of discussion for you, do you think you had a better 2 weeks in football than you've had these last 2 times out?
I mean, I think all the times I've played in the past in my career have all led up to this moment. I mean, I feel like all those games I've learned a lot of lessons for all my failures, all of the successes, and I think they're starting to show themselves now.
And Andre, what do you mean come out here between the breaks here at home? Obviously, 2021, you go away from Blue State today, dominant performance. What does it mean to get the win and advance to the playoffs?
It means a lot because we really came a long way from the COVID year. These guys coming in, and I'm just really proud of our guys, everyone that even comes in. Even today when AJ and TJ Blandon happened to come in, those guys really stuck up, and we got the job done. I'm just proud of everybody on the defense, and we just dominated on every level of that aspect.
Good. Thanks, guys.